It's Malta Massive Weekend, and we are green at Albany Saratoga.
Down at turn one for the first time, Matt Shepard going to show the way off at turn number two. He'll quickly separate himself from the field as they make their way to turn three. Got him 3 wide back there for third spot as Anthony Perego rides in the runner-up spot. Jimmy Phelps now taking sole control of third position once he comes to the field. We got one slow. It's going to be the 21 of Calabrese off the pace. Brian Calabrese off the pace in turn number 2, and that's going to bring our first yellow out on lap number 11 up on the outside. And Dave Barney waves the Emerald Silk, and Shepard picks up where he left off, up on the front of the field. He'll separate himself from the field off at turn number 2. Shepard high flying down here to turn number 3. Now, Kid Rocket up on the outside. Alex Jankowski going to use that outside lane. Try and carry some momentum down here to turn number 3, but right along with him, Jimmy Phelps.
Driver of the 91 make a move, but meanwhile we got him stacked up in turn number 3 and 4. Your points leader involved in as well. Matt Williamson, one of the 3 cars down there, along with Jeremy Pitts and the 15X of Justin Stone. Down off turn number 3 and 4. And you see the field just kind of stacked together, and all 3 cars just come together in turn number 4 to bring out the yellow for the second time. We'll see what Shepard does as we go back to green. He'll nose back out ahead as they roll up into turn number 1 and 2. Phelps looking to follow to try to take that number 2 spot away.
Phelps up on the outside trying to get a run there on Anthony Perego, but to no avail. AP going to hang on to the runner-up position. Jimmy Phelps there in third. Now the battle back there for fourth. Tim Sears Jr. working down to the inside of Alex Jankowski. Sears on the inside lane, Alex Jankowski on the outside, give Tim Sears Jr. the 4th position. Move Alex Jankowski back to 5th in his tracks as they come off at turn number 2. Shepard now getting by Calabrese. He will slide up to the outside to try and make his way around Rich Scalata and clear Scalata. By the time they get down to turn number 1, there's going to be no breathing room as they work up here off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway.
Alex Payne going to drive right around the outside of Eric Rudolph after that contact as they work off at turn number 2. We go double box on your Dirt Vision screen. Jimmy Phelps and Anthony Perego fighting for the number 2 spot now as they work them off at turn number 4. Here's the Beeville Bandit up on the top side looking for the runner-up position. He'll slide ahead of him as they drive down into turn number 1 and 2. Perego going to look to come back on the bottom. Phelps noses out ahead as they head down the back straightaway. They'll work their way through turn number 3 and 4. You'll have a new second place man for now, but Perego swings right back. Nope, not going to get him. It's going to be Phelps holding on to second with Perego right there on the bottom. Jimmy Phelps. Field works down the back straightaway as you're watching Peter Britton and Tim Sears Jr. battle for position down the backstretch. The Batman going to go up to the top side using the utility belt to try to get around the 83X off turn number 4. He's going to have a strong move, and Britton will go back into the top 5 with a good run on the outside lane.
Looks like Peter Britton may leave him that lane here off the outside of turn number 2. But Payne going to send it deep down to turn number 3, right up on the outside, now trying to turn it back down. He'll clear Sears, and now try and take a run here on the 21A of Peter Britton when they come off at turn 2.
Payne will try to get by Britton, but yellow comes out on the speedway. Car slowing in turn number 4, and that's going to be the 6 of Matt Stengel, and that's going to bring caution out with 7.
As the green flag flies. Green flag back out as they come down here. Jimmy Phelps, even Steven as they come off of turn number 2 with Matt Shepard, but Shepard will take the advantage down there into turn number 3.
Shepard holding on to this one. The 70A of Payne going to get by the 21A of Peter Britton. He'll move up to the number 5 spot here with 25 laps to go in this feature event. We'll see if he sets his sights now on the 84Y. Britton comes back on the bottom, though. He's going to try to get that number 5 spot right back from him as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Now, meanwhile, white flag out of the speedway. Barrett's 1 lap to go coming your way. Shepard has had a couple of uncharacteristic finishes over the past few weeks in Super DIRTcar Series competition, but tonight nobody's been better. He'll work his way down up on turn number 3 and 4 for the second time in his career. As they bring him off the corner, checkered flag is out. Matt Shepard wins at Malta Massive Weekend. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, up out of the car, the winner of tonight's Malta Massive Weekend 100, the 10-time Super DIRTcar Series champion, Super Matt Shepard.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it earlier. This track was going to go through a big swing, and I adjusted a little bit for it, but not quite enough, and it got shined up pretty good, and I just couldn't steer that middle of 1 and 2. I'd lose the nose, so I didn't really have, you know, any other option other than to kind of drive in and drive across to the top, and thankfully for us, we got a good starting spot. We get good traction down the straightaways. The motor ran real good. We had good speed all night, and you know, we've had a lot of bad luck on the series lately, and it was kind of nice to have things go our way tonight.